What's up? This is your girl KT, and I'm live with Madam Butterfly at Butterfly Talks. I am an entrepreneur, artist, producer, cosmetologist, dancer, choreographer. I do a lot of things, but what's up? I'm here. Check out my interview at sourcefieldworld.com.
So where are you from?
I'm from Decatur, Georgia, born and raised. I'm a
Well,
thoroughbred.
okay. Don't meet a lot of those.
Yes, I'm thoroughbred. I went to Cedar Grove Middle School, not Cedar Grove High. I went to Redan High, went straight to hair school. Yeah, I just been here the whole time.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. How was your upbringing?
I'm a PK. My dad's a pastor. It was cool. I think every PK had a hard time, just knowing the world and the spirit-filled world as well. So it was cool. I learned a lot. I feel like it opened my eyes to seeing things, for what they are versus having to go through the struggle as most people would. So I'm thankful for that part. I'll say that.
Yes, that's very important, and I think that that's good to highlight too, because
Hmm.
most people don't really hone into that portion of it. Like
Right.
it is a very distinct difference coming from certain backgrounds, like the perspective that you have on your
Hmm.
environment and the world.
Yeah, it's
Um,
different.
yeah, it's much different. So, how do you feel that you growing up as a PK kid?
Hmm.
How do you feel that affects your creativity now?
Um, I feel like as a PK, honestly, I started doing most of my creativity in the church. I started out stepping. We had like a little step team at church, and then I joined the dance ministry. I've written plays in the church, so I had to get the actresses and the actors and write the scripts and get the costumes and stuff like that. So that kind of just molded me in production, I'll say, because I'm always like behind the scenes and creating something from scratch. So I will say it had a lot to do with that. And once it was instilled in me, I was like, oh, I can do this anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, girl, you're talking to my spirit right now. Cause listen, literally on both sides on my mom's side, both of them were pastors.
Mm-hmm.
So we Wednesdays, Thursdays,
Friday,
Fridays,
sometimes
Saturdays.
Saturday,
Okay, we
Sunday.
in there.
Yes.
Okay,
Uh
so I,
huh.
I totally get it and I understand.
Close the
And
church out
you
in the
okay,
parking lot, going out to
girl?
eat. Like,
Listen,
Lord.
the worst was when my grandma thought she could teach a praise dance right before service,
Oh,
put
no.
a bandana on us and send us out.
They thought anything. They were just like, oh, that was great. I was like, y'all know that was trash. And we did that same dance for like 3 years, and y'all still
Right,
love
right.
it.
But I feel like we paint the world when we get out. You
Yeah.
know, we paint the world, and it's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. So, how long have you been
Yeah.
doing? You say you jack of all trades. So,
Yeah.
dancer,
Uh
cosmetologist,
huh.
choreographer.
Yeah, so I started dancing, like I said, in church. And then when I got to middle school, I joined the step team at the middle school. I started doing hair in middle school, doing all my cousins, my aunties, everybody's like, I want some braids. So it was mostly braids. But I actually went to a salon when I turned 16. So there was this lady in my church. She had like 4 or 5 salons on Kendall Road, and I would just travel with her, and I would be her shampoo girl. I would sweep, then I would do braid downs. Then eventually I became a stylist once I went to hair school straight out of high school. So hair has always been something that I've done. It was my bread and butter. I needed something to fund these other
Right,
gifts. So
right.
I'm like, let me do this hair. But yeah,
So, how was high school for you? You said you went to
Redan. Redan High
Redan.
School. High school was fun. My ninth grade year was when I started the step team. No, it was my 10th grade year actually. So my ninth grade year was like chill. I was just trying to, fish in water. And I'm like, okay, this is new, this is cute. But 10th grade year, I was like, there's nothing I want to do. I couldn't step. My dad was a pastor. So he was like, at the time, he didn't want me to dance. So he was like, stepping is a little more cleaner than that. So I was like, let me just start a step team. So I found sponsors, talked to the principal, got it approved, and had tryouts. I had like 30 girls on my first go round, taught them the steps. We performed at the pep rallies and stuff like that. But it was fun. I feel like I've always been known for, something active. And
Yeah.
then my senior year, I did do the dance team,
Okay.
um, which was fun. Like I knew I wanted to dance outside of school, so I was like, let me see what that dance world is really like, and I adapted. So
I want to know what feeling do you get when you dance?
Oh, there's an adrenaline rush, and high school is perfect because anybody who's ever danced in front of a band, like they'll tell you that adrenaline rush from that band behind you is crazy, and I feel like it's just a release. There's no judgment. You know, your body is just fluid. You're moving towards how you feel, how this song make you feel. You know, so it's a great feeling. It's a release, and I feel like it's just like any thing that people do, to kind of take their mind off of reality.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That's dope. That's dope. Okay, so high school, you were on the dance team. Did you do
Hmm.
college?
No, I went
Okay,
straight to
so
hair school.
went straight to hair school.
Hmm.
So how did the early part of your career go?
Um, for hair,
Yeah, or just everything
just
that
in
you're just. It seems like
everything.
you're just a moving course with
I'm just a
everything.
moving course
Yeah.
because I'm trying to imagine, like even in high school when I was on a dance team, I was like a what do they call it? A junior coach for my coach's step team. So she had a league called Georgia Steppers League. And it was like all the steppers in Georgia would come to this step show and she would host it like multiple in different areas or whatever. So I was a junior coach for that. And that kind of molded me to like getting my own thing. And from there, I joined ATL Bomb Squad, which is an Atlanta based Yeek. I don't know if you ever heard of Yeek, bass crank type dance. So I joined that team, and they used to practice at Chit Chat off Candler Road. And so we used to go there every like Wednesday, Thursday, or whatever, practice, and like that style is just unmatched. Like once you do that style, I could compare it to the band, like Dancing Majorette. Like it's very similar. Like it's very energetic, very hype. So I was doing that and hair school at the same time. I remember. Um, Working in the salon. And soon as I got graduated from the salon, I mean from the hair school, I went home. So I have an in-home base studio. I no longer wanted to work in the hair salon because I felt like it was so much drama. Like I was doing everybody's business.
Yeah.
Like I just couldn't take it anymore. So I went home. I started my own little space, and I've been working in that forever. My clients love it. They don't want to go nowhere else, So that was that. But dance wise, I just kept doing it. I had teams. I can't even say like to this day I have a dance company, so it's just like I've always had my hands in it. It never went anywhere
Nice.
because it's something I love to do.
Yeah,
But yeah.
that's nice. That's very nice. So right now, what do people have to look forward to? What are you working on? What are you doing right now?
Yeah, so right now I'm on my hiatus.
Okay. Okay.
So my dance company, which is H2 Dance Academy, we work as the Academy ATL. My business partners, which is Anthony and Antoine Hart, they are from Jungle Boogie Dance Crew. I don't know if you remember ABDC, which was the dance battle like American Idol. They won. They was like the fourth, group of that. So I partnered with them for my dance company, and it's been going for 8 years now. We basically train dancers that want to get in the industry, help them to get their headshots, their resumes, present them to different agencies, clean them up on their skills, work on their looks, and just make them look presentable and good, and just give them that base information that they need to be able to pursue a dance career legitimately. So I've been doing that for 8 years, and we do it 6 months out of the year. So right now I'm on my 6 month break,
Okay. Okay.
which we're supposed to be starting within the next month. So now we're just preparing just to see like what this season is going to be like. Are we going to operate it the same? So that's what I've been working on. I'm also doing Atlanta Social with AD, which is fun. It's something different. It's something very similar to what I've always wanted to do in marketing and promotions. I have another company.
Okay.
So I have four.
Tell us more.
Hair company is Royal Bliss Studios. The Academy is my dance company, but I create Worldwide, which is my marketing and event service company. And so we basically put events together to kind of help small businesses and entrepreneurs to kind of push off and branch off into like better careers. So partnering with AD was very similar to my IP. So I'm like, okay, cool. Let's work together. Let's build up some data and see how this goes, because it'll be like a fresh start for me in that area. That's an expensive company, like putting on events and hosting events. So I've always pushed that to like the back burner. So I said, let me focus on here. That's my bread and butter. Dance is something I do for fun. That's gonna be when that money is like, you know what I'm saying? But the opportunity that he presented was like, okay, this is cool. I can at least, get my feet wet with it and kind of understand, like, where I want to go within my own IP. So,
Shout out to AD and
shout out to
AD
AD.
Associates.
Yes, that's
Yes,
how we met.
yes,
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 so
yes.
it's a good experience. I feel like, a lot of people going to be able to benefit from that.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. So, I'm a dancer. I'm not
Hmm.
dancing, but
Okay.
I'm a dancer, and I come to you.
Okay.
And I don't really know what type of dance that I want to do or what I
Hmm.
want to do with my career.
But you want to dance.
But I want to dance.
What level of dance are you on? Are you a beginner? Are you intermediate? Intermediate. Okay, great, perfect. Because a beginner, I would be like, just take a couple classes. See if it's something you really want to do. Because a lot of people think they want to dance until they realize what it takes to have a career in it. So, if you were an intermediate dancer, I would just say, okay, join my program. We do take intermediate students as long as they're able to catch on and clean or whatever. So, I would say join my program, cut off all classes, don't take any classes, any jobs, because a lot of dancers feel like they're already there. And it's kind of like you have to make yourself exclusive for a minute to be like, let me lock in on me. Let me clean up what I need to clean up and then present myself accordingly. So I would definitely say quit all that, take our 6 month program. By the end of that 6 months, most of our dancers are like on an advanced level and they're able to go and work with, other choreographers and do shows. Like I've had dancers dance for Glorilla, Summer Walker, Skilla Baby, different movies, Step Up 4. So it's kind of like it's really on you what you actually accomplish, but we kind of help mold you there. And then the most personal part is we get into their personal life a little bit because honestly, most of the time your success is within what you do personally. It's not like it has nothing to do with like your capabilities of being a dancer. You could be a great dancer. Sometimes they're not even good dancers. They just have pretty faces. And people are like, oh, she's cute. Let me get her. I know a couple of professionals who get jobs and it's just like, oh, she's cute, but it's like she can't dance.
Yeah.
But they like, hey, she's good for the camera.
Yeah.
So like it's really to get into their personal lives, it's important because it's like you have to figure out what you're doing every day that's going to help you be this type of dancer. Like you literally have to train. You have to train at least twice, 3 times a week, sometimes four. Some people train every day. And you're going up against these people. So we kind of help them figure out what they need and then push them in that direction for 6 months. And it used to be longer. We did 8 months at one time, and I'm like, I cannot give my life that long. Because they literally become our kids. I'm not even gonna lie. And these are adults, like 18 and up. And it's like I have 15 to 20 dancers for 6 months that I'm responsible for and that I want to see actually make some type of improvement. So it's kind of like I had to dig into your life or such and such, her car broke down. She can't make it here for 3 weeks. How is that going to hinder her? You know what I'm saying? So she don't have a job anymore. Do I know anybody who can help her get a job real quick because she gonna waste her money and my time if she don't get a job. So it gets personal, but I honestly try to stay away from it, but it's inevitable.
Yeah, yeah. And it's like when building teams, I think that it's good to tap in with that stuff with your people
Yeah.
because yeah, at the end of the day, we do want to produce something grand and something great, but we also want to be able to do it. So we have to make sure we
Mm,
take care of our business. So
yeah.
I'm glad you touched on that because that's very important
Yeah.
for sure. What's your favorite color?
I it used to be green, like yeah, like hunter green. It used to be green. Now I'm leaning more so at like the not canary yellow, but like the baby yellow.
Okay.
I really like that baby color yellow a little bit, but yeah,
Is there a connection with that?
I don't know.
Have you been seeing it a lot?
I have.
Yellow is the solar chakra
Girl, teach me,
of
learn me.
Halloween.
Learn me something, girl. I don't know.
Because I can't get it too much into it because I don't care.
Okay, okay.
Okay. So, favorite food?
Oh, I like seafood.
Seafood.
Yeah,
All right.
seafood.
What kind? What?
So
Seafood?
honestly, it's crazy because I'm allergic to crab legs.
Oh
So everybody be
wow.
like, "How you like seafood?" But shrimp, salmon, fish, I love it. Like
Okay.
I could eat that.
Okay. Favorite TV show? Old or new?
Whew, TV show. That's crazy because I'm not a TV person. I'm not a
You're a
TV.
90s kid, right?
I'm a '90s kid. I'm not born in '92, but like I TV like favorite like that's
You have a favorite movie?
favorite movie is crazy. I love Inception. I don't know if you ever seen that movie.
I love
I
Inception.
love that movie. I watch it over and over and over again. And people be like, I don't get it. I be like, it's so deep. It's so deep. You just gotta watch it.
I love it.
And then they watch it, they be like, I think I get
think
it.
I get
You
it,
gotta keep
right?
watching it. You gotta keep
You
watching
get
it.
something new every time. Okay. Um, favorite song from the 90s?
Song from the '90s. Ooh. I don't know. Ooh. I will say, because I'm a PK.
Exactly.
Kurt Franklin.
Which one?
Rain down on it.
Okay.
Yeah. Kurt Franklin, I'm a PK.
Yes,
Yeah.
love it, love it. Okay. Favorite song to dance to?
Dance. I don't have a favorite song, but my favorite genre is definitely R&B. I love slow, sensual, but hip hop at the same time. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. And as a cosmetologist, what's your favorite hairstyle to do?
Protective hairstylist, so ends
So
for
in.
sure. Like bust down middle parts,
Okay.
deep side parts with the swoop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite vacation spot?
So locally, Cali for sure. I go there every year.
Yeah.
I do. And I just like the fast pacedness of it
Yeah.
and how they're business minded people. Like everything they do, they meeting you, but they trying to see how they can make some money. Like, they're like, hey girl, what can we do? Like
That's
in Atlanta, we're a little slower. So I like going to Cali to kind of get that energy and bring it back with me. But yeah.
okay. Okay. Sweet or spicy?
Spicy.
Spicy. What's your favorite hot spicy food?
Seafood. I love a spicy
I
seafood
do.
boil.
Okay. Beyonce or Solange?
Solange. Yeah.
Solange.
I just like the laid back
Yeah.
chill.
Yeah.
I love B, but
Yeah.
I think, there's performance and then there's, hey, I'm just existing. I love that about her.
Yes. Okay. Analog or digital?
Digital.
That's so okay because I asked that because that was the opposite of the Beyonce and Solange.
It is. It is. But like the world we live in right now,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
come on,
Everything
ain't
is
nobody
digital.
in. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I get it. Hot or cold?
Cold.
Cold.
Yeah. I don't want to be hot.
Yeah.
I can warm up.
Yeah. That part. Tea or coffee?
Tea.
Tea.
I hate coffee. Ugh.
Mm.
Ew. I will drink it sometimes because it's good
Yeah.
for your digestive system.
Yes.
But I would drink a little bit, and that's all. That's all I need.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, as a dancer, live performance or recorded performance?
Live.
Why?
The audience.
Yes.
Yes, that energy.
Yes.
Recorded is boring. I hate it. You doing it over and over and over and over and over and over. It's annoying. That one time is all you need. You put all your energy into that one performance, and you good.
Yeah. Okay. So, well, that wraps up the segment. Yes. And
This is your girl KT, and I just wrapped up my conversation with Madam Butterfly at the Butterfly Talk. Yeah. And you can catch me every week on Thursdays at the Atrium with the Atlanta Social. We're building community. We're working on the spot. We're doing what we do every day, and we're hustling. We're making things happen. And yeah, follow me at Katea Rob, and you can follow me at Royal Bliss Studios. You can follow me at the Academy ATL. And yeah, tap in. Let's see how we can work together.